Okay. Hello. We're gonna do Victory Road Wally, just real quick. That's probably all I'm doing. And then I'm probably just gonna go to bed. I'm kinda tired. But I wanna get this fight done with. Because I've like thought this out in my head a billion times now. I'm kinda tired of it. I don't see how this can go wrong. So, let's put the squad together. Need you. 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 And you. Make sure everyone's level cap first. Get our items out of the box. Okay, so most of this line is like exactly the same as I've been expecting it to be. I did some looking. Sarillage needs to be naughty, and I'll show you why when we get there. It comes up fairly quickly, but I will talk through it when we get there. Barrascuda needs to be adamant. Excadrill, adamant. Noivern, modest. Kingler, Jolly. And Tinkaton, careful. You have flip turn, that's all you need. And then a choice band. Sarillage needs a life orb. You need to teach it. Dragon Claw. Over Brick Break. That looks good. And then we need to use one of those to get Flash Fire back. This should be fine already. I just want to give him an expert belt and call that good. I want to double check and make sure we don't need Jolly on him. I started looking at the first Victory Road fight. I'm not going to do it tonight, even though it seems like fairly easy for my team. Yeah, it does need to be adamant. Okay. This guy needs a couple of TMs. First one is Flamethrower. And then I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom and do Draco Meteor over Dragon Pulse. And then Choice specs. Good luck. Thank you, Crunch. Thank you. We are just putting the team together right now. We will start the fight shortly. I've thought this through enough, but I'm just ready to send it. I've like thought out in my head every possible way this fight can go. And in every single way, we kill the Sneasler and Darmanitan without any trouble, and we can very, very easily steer our way out of any possible bad odds switches that might happen once those two are dead. I'm fairly certain. That all looks good except for we need shell armor. Who's this Excadrill named after? I don't know, man. I just thought it was a funny looking name. We shouldn't actually need to ever click this, but I'm gonna give him Ice Hammer just in case. And then I want to check IVs. Looks good. So Adamant Choice Band. So Swim, Flip Turn. Declaw, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Bitter Blade. Flash Fire. Naughty, Life Orb. Expert Belt, Adamant, Mold Breaker. Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Iron Head, Rock Slide. Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, Air Blast, Boom Burst, Infiltrator, Modest Specs, Jolly, Kinglerite, Shell Armor, Ice Hammer, Liquidation, Iron Head, Flip Turn, Fake Out, Play Rough, Gigaton, Ice Hammer, Own Tempo, Choice Scarf, Careful. Okay. I'm gonna do like one thing. Just use this on a couple of moves. That should be all we care about. Okay. I believe you have to walk in a little ways, right? Elite trainer dodging skills coming up here. I believe it's just on the other side of this bridge, so. One final show before we send the fight. Okay, everyone's level 84. We're gonna send it. Okay, it's a Sneasler lead, Barraskewda with Adamant Nature, outspeeds, and should always bait close combat. So we're gonna flip turn to deal some needed chip and break the sash. And on the close combat, we're gonna bring in Sarah Ledge. who is immune to it. And then we will kill with priority Shadow Sneak. First guy to see fast kill on Cerulege is Darmanitan. It is with either Rock Slide or Earthquake. We are fine with either one of those. We're going to tank it with Shell Armor Kingler. Rock Slide. Good. Then we will Mega Evolve, which will make us outspeed the Darmanitan, and we will Oko with Flip Turn. And on that Flip Turn, we're just going to bring Cerulege right back in. And this is why we're naughty, is because a naughty Cerulege. Are you late, Pocky? Yeah, you just, you're not too late. We've killed his second Mon. So, I'll show you now why it's relevant for Cerulege to be naughty. So originally in my plans, I had him adamant. You can see I never actually changed him in my calc. So we've baited this guy in already, and we just killed him. And now we flip turned back into Cerulege. We can look through. No kill here, clearly. This would be slow 2 hit. This would be slow Oko that it doesn't like because it just sees that it dies to Bitterblade. And right here, this gets seen as a fast 2-hit kill, which unideal. We want it to just see the fast Oko. So, we're naughty. Boom. It always sees that. 9th roll. It's 230. We are at 222. So, simple enough. We send out Cerulege on that flip turn, and we get Shaman in. Go me. And then this is always Earth Power, so we're just going to Noivern. This guy has the choice specs, so we're not worried at all. We can just have Noivern sit here. We're going to gun it down with flamethrowers, just in case it would have switched. It shouldn't now, though. We hit the burn. Doesn't matter at all, but we sure appreciate it. And then this should bait in Celesteela with a slow Meteor Beam Oko, which works out perfectly. I'll show you exactly how we're going to deal with that. So, into Noivern. It's only ever clicking Meteor Beam. We will tank it with Excadrill. And he'll go up to +1, and he'll always see a kill with only Flamethrower once he's at +1. So, on that Flamethrower, we'll bring in Cerulege, proc our Flash Fire, and outspeed, and KO with Bitterblade. So let's do it. He is power herbed, so he gets that first Meteor Beam off in 1 turn. The important thing is, even if the Celesteela comes out with has bad odds now, we're totally fine with that because getting rid of that power herb is super important for us. Makes this guy a whole lot easier to deal with once he comes back in, assuming he bad odds switches. But I don't think he will. This is why we put Dragon Claw on Sarrow Edge, is we disincentivize the Raging Bolt switch, and Shadow Claw shows Oko to Gardevoir. So, shouldn't be a switch here. We should just kill with Bitter Blade. And we do. Baits in Raging Bolt. We can very, very easily just finish this guy up with Excadrill. I can switch in on any one crit here. And it ends up being Thunderbolt, which is just even better for us. And then I will kill with Earthquake. And only the Gardevoir is left. And then we will very easily come in with the Scarfed Tinkaton and beat this thing to death with a Gigaton Hammer. We can tank any one crit from Mega Gardevoir, so not worried at all. We are Choice Scarfed to just come in and outspeed this thing. And we're good. Okay, that's Victory Road Wally. Mega Stones for a bunch of mons that I do not have. Okay, the final level cap. Okay, so I'm thinking I will, like, right now pick up the rest of the encounters that I haven't done yet, except for Victory Road, because I think I want to go for Annihilate with that one, which isn't until, like, the B2F, I think. So we have to get through several of the trainers before we get to that room. I'd love to try and get the, like, I think Mega Machamp would be a really cool mon to go for, but I don't have any dupes here, other than, like, this really low chance for Diancie, which is technically a dupe because I have Darkrai. We got the Pult? No, we're not doing it. I'm gonna go for Annihilate, because Annihilate is not on the sheet yet, and I think Annihilate would be really cool. I think there's a pretty high chance that he could make my E4 team, given my current box. So we're gonna just do some encounters and chill. Just realized I forgot my Dragonite encounter now that I have Surf. Hell yeah, go get the Dragonite. I got this Dragonite from, or the Dragonair from Meteor Falls, but I'm honestly okay with it because I love Dragonite, and he's pretty high on my priorities to try and fit into the E4 team, so totally okay with pulling him out of Meteor Falls. I think Salamence obviously would have been like really fun to champ, Mega Salamence. But he's also like one of the really low percents in Meteor Falls, I believe. He's a 10%er. Mega Salamence would have been really cool, but it is what it is. Been cooking this sand double for like 4 hours. I saw you mentioned you wanted to try and get it to Earthquake its own Arcanine, and I think that would be absolutely hilarious. Okay, so obviously we've gotten our Evergrande encounter already. It is definitely EQing its own Arcanine. That is awesome. Have we gotten our Route 120 yet? We're looking for Route 128. Okay, that's where we got the Colossal from. Pretty sure most of these we have pulled. I don't think I ever pulled the Route 131. So we could... $127's where we got our Drapion. I really should have used an encounter tracker, huh? Would have been nice. Did I ever pull my Route 124? Yes, that's where I got the Shellos. 125 I've pulled. 126 was Love Disc. This was Drapion. This was Colossal. Where did we pull... Or what did we pull off of 129? Did we pull 129? Oh, that was Mandibuzz, right? 130. Was Poliwag, I think. Yeah. 131, we probably haven't pulled yet, right? Pulled you from 121. And you came from 124. So we can go for like, what do I even want here? Do I want to sit here and fish for the 4% wishy-washy? Not really. What does Pincurchin get? Because all I know about this guy is he's normally electric terrain setter. Yeah, this guy seems kind of ass. I'll go for the wishy-washy, I guess. We can sit here and fish for a little while. Who do we get the super rod from? Is it like over here? Yeah, I bet it's from you. Rampardos. Man, I'm gonna be honest. This Rampardos kinda sucks. Every time I like think about Rampardos, it's just like how bad this guy is. It's unbelievably sad. Okay. So we're gonna super redfish until we hit the wishy-washy, I suppose. There we go. That didn't take too long. I like Pardos, just not in this format. So bad, totally doesn't kill Snowman with Accelerock. I'll pull up the calc right now. He probably does, and that's probably all he does. And I kind of doubt he even tanks a hit from the Snowman very well. 85, Accelerock, Glacia. So if it's in snow, this Accelerock does not kill. If it's in snow, that Accelerock does not kill, by the way. And how's he match up against the rest of this Glacia team? We need a Choice Band. We need Choice Band Accelerock. He could do it with Life Orb. Or like Adamant Muscle Band even. But, come on man. Be serious. What are we doing? and he folds to basically any crit. He's not good. I don't like it. I do like Rampardos though. I think Rampardos is really cool. 165 attack stat is very funny. But I mean, it just like doesn't matter. Because we get this, and it's a shit lead. He's terrible speed. Literally all he has is high attack. No, it doesn't matter. There's no killing this thing ever. And if you're bringing him, he has to be able to, I think, like, he has to give the value of checking this Darmanitan. So if you're going to use him as a lead, you have to just insta-swap out into Snow Glacier. Which kind of sucks, in my opinion. Anyways, let me go ahead and catch this wishy-washy. There we go. Yeesh. Okay. $132 and $133, have we got those yet? Yeah. I mean, Rampardos has like some really niche uses. I don't know. I don't think he's all that useful for this game, unfortunately. So 132, we took the Marini. 133, I don't think we've done anything yet. We might go for the Finizen. Probably go for the Finizen. Want to double check. Yeah. And then obviously this goes from 107, so. So we will surf here until we get the Finizen. One day. There we go. Okay. So there's C4 caverns still, and then there's underwater. We probably just want to go to Route 124 underwater and take the clamp rail, hopefully. I forgot to put my repel on, but we already, this is not underwater. This is, so this doesn't count, right? And we've already caught our shellos here, so this is fine. So we want to go underwater here. Where do we have to go underwater to get the encounter from? Over here, I see. Alright, we will take the clamp pearl line, whatever we get. Hopefully it's just clamp pearl, so we can actually choose. Nice. I don't actually know. It just says met underwater, so I assume that means I don't get the relicanth from 126 underwater, which is fine. Lantern would be a dupe. We've already, like, our lantern's dead. We can't get another one, which is fine. I am not real worried about that. My pearl is cool. I'm happy with that. We have a C4 cavern encounter. We also have a Cave of Origin encounter. It's just an unknown, but I'll go ahead and pull it just for shits and giggles. See what letter we get. Oh, does he not let us back in? Oh, he doesn't let us back in. Well, never mind. No Cave of Origin unknown, I guess. My bad. I thought we could come back in later. We'll go to C4 Cavern then. I think I want to try and static pull for Toxtricity in C4 Cavern. But I'll look over the encounter table one more time just in case. So, if we pulled in here, we can get a Galarian Corsola, which isn't bad for sure. We could get a Carvana guaranteed, which I don't really think I'll be making much use out of that. And then here we're looking at static pulling for this toxicity. I think that is what I want to do. So if we miss, we have a chance at the Memo Swine too. I love Memo Swine, so yeah. I think I want to go for the toxicity. So let me get... Where's my Ampharos? Let's actually give him static. Not in here. This works. Let's see what we get. Hey, we hit it. Nice. I'm just gonna Master Ball this guy, because we have a Master Ball still, I think. Yeah, why not? This is like the last encounter we have before Victory Road. We also still have Master Balls in Magma and Aqua Hideout that we never picked up, so I'll go pick those up while I'm thinking about it. Speaking of, I guess, can we get an encounter in Aqua Hideout? We get like a Voltorb, right? There's trap Pokeballs there. Can we escape rope out of here? We can. Pretty sure I'm allowed to catch this. So I don't think I ever encountered anything else in here. And that's a Master Ball. That's kind of all I care to pick up from in here, to be honest. Oh, we can't escape rope. That's fine. So everything over here on this side of the map we've pulled already. We pulled Mount Pyre. We pulled all of the caves. Yeah, I think all we have left is Victory Road now. Which we are going to wait until B2F and hopefully hit the Primate, because we have this Rev of Room as a dupe already. Trying to go for that. We still have the chance at the Salamence actually, which would be really sick if we hit that. Would love to hit that 8% Salamence. Either the Primate or the Salamence, both of those would make me really happy. So, yeah. I think I will fly my way back to Evergrande. I will save game, and I will hop off. Probably this weekend I will be wrapping up Victory Road, and then it is a whole lot of planning in the future for me. Heading to bed, Pocky, good night, my friend. I think I'm also doing the same. I might work in V-Strip's stream for a bit if he's still planning on streaming, but other than that, I am gonna ski-daddle. So, appreciate you guys coming out, watching the Wally fight, and hanging out while I grab encounters. And I will see you later.